Science, guys. Science. Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to making stuff. I have decided I'm going to be doing some bundle dyeing for this next video because my wardrobe is a little solid. There's like nothing with patterns on it, nothing with texture, and I kind of want to jazz things up a little bit. So I thought I would harness the power of Mother Nature and use that to my advantage to spice things up. So I have a couple of garments that either I don't really wear them because they're white and pretty see-through, or I just find that I don't wear them that often. So if things go horribly wrong with them, it won't be the end of the world. First, we need to mordant our fabric, which is going to be the process of helping the dye stuffs or the natural material that's going to color our fabric bind with our fiber. And this is just for natural fibers and natural dye stuffs. So we need to have a binder, something that helps it stick to it. I have cellulose fibers, which are fibers from plants. So cotton, linen, hemp, those sort of things. They need alum acetate. Do you think I could find some alum acetate to get here quickly? I could not. We're going to use soy milk. Soy milk works just as well. I don't actually know how well it works in comparison to the others, but well enough that seasoned dyers will use it as well. And I will take their word for it. I've also been watching Billy New on YouTube and been following a couple of blogs, so I will link them down below because they all have tons of experience, and if you're looking for more inspiration, definitely check them out. So first, let's go soak all of this in some soy milk. It is so dark in here, so I apologize, but essentially what we're going to be doing is soaking our fabric that we want to dye in a solution of 1 part soy milk and 5 parts water. We're gonna mix that all up and make sure everything is submerged and then let it sit for 24 hours. Then we're gonna do a couple of subsequent dipping and drying.
Okay, ask me how I know, but you should probably put your soy milk solution in the fridge so that it doesn't go bad before you can finish processing your fibers.
Also, the pot, we don't use this for anything that we're going to eat out of. So you wanna have some sort of pot vessel that you can boil on a stove that is not gonna be used for anything you're gonna eat, because even though it's natural dyes, you never know. You don't wanna have something for crafts that's also used for your food. Don't do it. Don't do it. Seriously, don't do it.
Okay, so I didn't get to fully process my fibers. I soaked it for the 24 hours overnight and I wrung it out, dried it, but when I went to go and do the other dippings, I had left out the solution and it went rancid. So we're pretty much just gonna have a little faith that things will work out, but I don't know, we'll see. It had rained for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days at that point, and my flowers were absolutely annihilated. I had coreopsis, hollyhocks, some marigolds, and like 2 cosmos, but I picked what I could and, you know, brought in a few stowaways. I know I said I wanted to harness the power of Mother Nature, but the thunderstorm wasn't exactly what I expected. But that means that it got dark and I couldn't really film. So I just sort of packed things up and hoped for sunshine in the morning. And just like that, the sun came out and it was glorious. I dampened my fabric and folded it in half so I would have a center line just so I could put things on only one side, and pretty much just threw flowers at it. I'm using marigolds and coreopsis, and honestly, I'm not, there's no method. I'm just putting them on there. Just go with your intuition, do what feels right, and have fun with it. I'm folding it in half so that I have sort of a mirrored effect, and then I put some plastic over the top just as a little bit of a barrier so things wouldn't bleed too badly. And I rolled it up nice and tight and bound it with some extra fabric that I had because I didn't have any string, but I mean, this works. And I pretty much did this for all 3 of the garments that I had, so I won't bore you with more talking, but do subscribe and enjoy the very aesthetic content. Once everything was bundled up, I took everything to go and get steamed. I used my lovely steamer pot and steamed it for about 15 minutes. I turned everything at the halfway point so everything would steam evenly, and then let everything cool so that I didn't burn myself, because no one needs to get burnt today. Once we were safely cooled, I started to unpack everything. The color was already starting to show through, and I was super jazzed about it. So I started to unbundle these little mummies and unroll them, and holy moly guys, just look. Seriously, the colors that came out of these fabrics, I know I said I was gonna harness the power of Mother Nature, but she gave me a gift. I could really see the individual flowers on here, and it went through to the back, so I was thrilled. The coreopsis though stole the show. It transferred so well because I basically did an eco print versus a bundle dye, and it's like highlighter yellow. I can't get over the amount of color that came out. It's so cool. Considering I didn't process this properly, the amount of color that is coming out, I'm just absolutely flabbergasted, and will probably do it the same way because it's a lot less time and work. So, I mean, follow whoever, but I'm just saying it worked for me, so I might just do it the same way again.
It turned out better than I thought. I might do an iron bath or an iron spray, however you do iron water. I have to look things up. But just to kind of maybe turn some of these a little bit browner and blacker, because that's bright. I don't know if I want that. I might want something that looks a little bit more earthy and not quite loud. The yellow's a bit bright. I'm not sure. I like what happened here. That's cool, right? I'm pretty sure we have tons of like old roofing nails. Tons of nails or screws or something from when they redid the roof several years ago, and they're just in a bucket and they were here when we got here. So I'm sure something's rusty in there. And I think you just like make a solution of vinegar and water and let them sit. So I might do that, but I'm pleased. I'm gonna go and research doing that iron bath or iron spritz or iron soak, whatever you call it, and I'll check back later.
So apparently you have to wait a lot longer to use the iron water. So instead I found out that you can use soda ash, or in my case, washing soda, to turn the yellows red. It definitely did.
Oh my God. Oh, this is so exciting.
You probably should be using gloves when handling this. I'm not, but you should.
Oh my God, so exciting. But it made the colors really bleed.
It actually looked like I was in a horror movie with how red it was, so I threw it in a rinse and spin cycle to rinse out some of the color. Thankfully it did. So let's just look at the reveal.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of my little science experiment over here. Let me show you the iron water. It's really weird. This is it. So it's gross, a little bit gross, but those are a bunch of rusty nails. And yeah, you can spray it onto the fabric and it'll make things blacker and ashier, I guess. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Yeah, I kinda wanna do it. Should we do it? I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. I don't have a regular spray bottle. You saw this before. Yeah, I think if I just pour this, let's get some paper towel because accidents, just in case. Awesome. That's disgusting, but awesome at the same time. Oh my. Do I like this? Do I like that? Maybe I do this and then put it through the wash and we'll see. It's just an experiment, right? Ooh, okay. It is taking things to blacks and dark purpley blues. It's so interesting how it does this. Changing the pH. This is dripping everywhere, but that's all right. Wow, okay. I mean, that's so cool. It's so cool how you can change it. Like, the chemistry of it. It's just nuts. Oh my God, it's so cool. How did this happen? This is so cool. Geeking out over here. Oh, I never fixed that pocket. Science, guys. Science. Science. Can we just appreciate this on all its levels? I feel like this is like a Laura Ashley print. My younger me is twirling about in this. Actually, I definitely would have had like pinky maroons at the time. And also like rusty colors, you know what I mean. But this, I sort of match my teacup. Oh my God. Oh my God. Am I living my best life? Dark blue, and then these ones turned green. I'm so excited. This is so much better than the purple. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you subscribe, click the like button, and leave me a comment. Have you done natural dyeing before? Have you eco-printed? Have you done bundle dyeing? Follow me on my Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye.